All right, Shalom. Let me start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Wakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, the great millstone, who teach and rule well. And salutations to the Akim out there laboring of the hopeful elect, doing this work in truth and sincerity. And, again, here it is, Nate, basically trying to keep his congregation of zombies, mystified, concerning the MOTB and what it really is, brothers pretty much chimed in on them again, and we're gonna have to keep on doing this, man. We're gonna have to keep on laboring and keep on rightly dividing the word of truth, man. And this guy is trying to strive with words, man, and basically pervert the hearts of the simple, man. So basically, he's pretty much doubling down on the MOTB being sin. Now, we're going to go ahead and get into the prophecy that John saw. But, guys like this, we know pretty much, Nate knows what time it is. And we're not going to beat around the bush concerning these wicked men within Israel, man. They already know what it is. He's trying to basically save face, and pride pretty much is going to get a lot of these guys outside the Great Millstone that pretty much don't prescribe to the spirit. It's going to get them destroyed, man. You see? All right, these guys are have a lot of blood on their hands, man. But, speaking about the mark, I'm going to start off with Romans chapter 16, verse 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses, contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. And we got to avoid a guy like this, man, because these guys come in and continue to paint gray areas within this ministry, man, and it basically really overthrows the faith of people that are in within this walk, But if they fall to the wayside, man, we also know that they're not part of the elect. We understand that, though, man. But we understand that we stand for truth, and we mark them. We call out these guys, man, that are basically, teaching contrary, man, to the doctrine, man. He has the old tired breakdown, of Revelation and going into, the image, and we're gonna harp on that image, okay? We're gonna harp on that image, though, because really, when you look at it in hindsight, the image, okay, pretty much that covers the sin, really, at the end of the day. He wants to say that MOTB is the sin. No, but we also know that it's a physical thing. But the sin falls under the guise of the image, So let's get into that real quick before we hit that scripture. All right. Let's see here. I had it dialed up. All right. We're going to get into image. All right. And there's different definitions of it, though, but we're going to harp on pretty much two right here. A mental conception held in common by members of a group and symbolic of a basic attitude and orientation. Okay? So we have to understand the way of thinking here in Babylon, man, is being manipulated. Okay? The way that we think, the way that we move, the way that we perceive things, okay? We have to understand the whole thing of cancer culture, okay? Because this all goes into this man's NWO system, okay? All right? It's a mental way of thinking, and it's also a physical when he's going to present this MOTB, okay, which is the C-hip. He's going to present that, and that's the physical aspect of it. So now Nate wants to say that that's actually the sin. No, the sin is actually you basically worshiping the image, okay? What's the image that this man is pretty much bringing forth, man? Okay? The image of how to think, and it's a perverse way of thinking, man. Okay? All right? Of how they're pushing certain things on the children in schools and having them to buy into this alternative lifestyles. Okay, all right, accepting perverse manner of sexual manners or sexual pretty much behavior. Okay, anything's acceptable here. Okay, everything goes right. So it says here, it's an ideal concept, right? A popular conception as of a person, institution, or nation projected especially through mass media. Okay, and the mass media pretty much is what predictive programming, pretty much, and what they are cultivating the people on how to think. Okay, all right. What is acceptable in society here in 2023, and what's not acceptable anymore. Okay, truth pretty much is thrown to the wayside. Okay, people are walking in a pretty much a bubble, and they are pretty much being programmed to think a certain way. And pretty much, man, if you don't think in that way that they want you to think, you're pretty much an enemy of the state at the end of the day. Okay, so pretty much that is and when even when they come out with this system, they're supposed to be coming out with this what it is called a social credit score. Okay, so now if you're consenting, okay, all right, to this man's ways, man, you was really that's the sin right there. Okay, so you cannot take that and pretty much that, which is already what John saw, which was a physical thing, okay, which is gonna go right along the side with this man's whole new NWO system. Okay, the way that you think and the way that you think is a contrary to Yahweh Bashim Abushai. Okay, you see, all right, because why? It's because this man's ways is perverse. This man's ways is basically having you go against the thoughts of Yahweh Bashim Abushai, man. Okay, all right, we have to understand that we are operating in a godless society, man. Okay, they're trying to X out any higher power. All right, as far as the true living power. Okay, you see the whole concept of church, pretty much, and how people perceive, how these Christians perceive the Lord, they've been duped, man. Okay, they've been duped pretty much, man, and they're really all the cahoots with this new system, man. That's going to be rolled out. You see, so it says, exact likeness, but really you are conforming to the way of this man's thought process, man. Like how anybody that would go against the grain, okay, pretty much, you are you're gonna get blackballed, man. Okay, so all of that does enter into this man's system, man. Okay, but concerning Nate, he wants to say that's covering sin. Okay, this man also has a physical aspect of his structure that he's trying to set up, man. Right? But it says, right, verse 18. This is Romans chapter 16, verse 18. For they that such serve not our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. This man pretty much is feeding his own belly. We already know that this man has been compromised. And it's not even a fact of us saying that he's just ignorant and can't see it. He's been compromised, man. This man damn well knows, okay, that the MOTB is a C-hip, man. Okay, but would this man correct himself? Okay, on a fact of pride, we can say that, okay. But he's pretty much already compromised, man. He can't really go back on anything that he really has established, man. Okay, so this is the reason why he has to double down on what it is that he was saying from the beginning. Okay, which is false, Okay, why? It's because his congregation is pretty much asking the questions, man. Okay, all right, and so now he has no choice but to address it and bring in that old tired breakdown, man. You see, Okay, this man's still talking about Cesare Borgia as an image, man. You know, and the image it goes much more deeper into that, man. The image really is going into this way of how this man wants you to think, man, and what ideas that he's actually bringing to the table to have this corrupted thought process, man. Okay, you see, this man is basically doing everything he can to break. All right, talking about Esau Edom, he's doing everything he can to break all 613 laws of the scriptures, man. Okay, you see, all right, and he's uh, 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 hastily doing it, man. Okay, all right. All of the perverse things now are being brought out, and he's coming out from behind the curtains, man, and basically, giving this man power to speak, these great blasphemous things, man. Okay, and want people to consent into that new concept, that idea, you see. All right, from there, let's go to all right, because we us really all hands on deck in this ministry, man. This is Proverbs chapter 11, Proverbs chapter 12. First, let's go down to 26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduce them, man. And pretty much, man, the ways of the wicked, man, are seducing the people, man. Okay, all right. It's really talking about, hey, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And everybody that goes back to the stock of Jacob, which may look like the other nations, okay, but still go back to that under that seed, man. Okay, of Jacob, but pretty much, all right. The ways of the wicked is he wants to seduce you, man, with his ways, man. All right, with his idea, his image, man. Okay, all right, the image that he's bringing forth, man. If you don't consent to that image, man, okay, you pretty much are enemy of the state, man. Like I said, okay, all right. Now let's get into, because this guy is pretty much striving with words, and we can slice this, brothers are already put out numerous videos, and we can slice this any kind of way. But this Nate is pretty much running out of wiggle room, man. At the end of the day, man, concerning his breakdown of the MOTB. Okay, he's running out of wiggle room, man. All right. So now we're going to get to all right, the beast. All right. Now it says, this is Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, who had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Pretty much, we want to talk about the whole this man's political system, Republican and Democrat, and the illusion that you have a choice, man. An illusion that you have an ideology, okay? And people pretty much go whatever way they perceive this government of and how they view moving forward as being leaders of the free world. You see, all right. But it says, man, but he spake as a dragon, right, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And pretty much, man, that Roman Empire, man, was really that first beast, you see. And pretty much that was the in the form of iron, man, and stamped the residue of the people with his feet at the end of the day, man. Okay, the Roman Empire was a formidable force, man. Okay, which is one of the kingdoms that ruled the world, man. Okay, now we're going into the second leg, all right, whose deadly wound was healed now, okay, because the first Roman Empire, okay, met its demise, all right, and this is when we came in and ruled, okay, for 1,000 years. Now, okay, this beast pretty much rose up out of the bottomless pit, man, okay, to what? Deceive the world, man, okay, and he's in the process of doing that, man, okay. People are smitten and seduced by this man. People are seduced and smitten by this man's ideology, man. You see? Okay? So it says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. And, pretty much the man's glory days, man, pretty much at the end of World War II, okay? When he pretty much dropped the bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and pretty much he was the fear of the world, man. Okay, all right, because this was something that was never have done before. This man actually killed millions of people, man, with those two atomic bombs. You see, all right, that's pretty much that fire that came down from heaven, man, and pretty much nobody pretty much you know, said anything against this man. Okay, this man was actually this catapulted this man as the ultimate superpower at that time, man. Okay, and it says, and he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying unto them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. And you know, this man is spreading his democracy throughout the whole earth, man. This man is pretty much telling everybody how to think, man, and how to live, okay? And pretty much, especially in the East, man, where they have their own cultures, man, and he's telling them to forsake those cultures, man, and to come under the banner of democracy, okay? You see? And it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many that should not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And pretty much this man is really laying down a law, and basically if you speak up against the grain of this thing, you're the enemy of the state, man, and he deals with you accordingly, man. Okay? But now, you know, they pretty much have that list, okay? All right? And pretty much they know who's who, and you know, hey, they got to come after them. Okay? You see? All right, and pretty much, you know, some people fall under the guise of re-education, okay? Some people, hey, death on sight, okay? And it goes accordingly to how these people are contrary or speaking contrary to what this man's system is that he's trying to bring in, man. You see? All right? So anything that this man brings in as far as ideology-wise, man, okay, is really against Yahweh Bashim Abushai. As far as Nate wants to say sin, okay, but that does not cover, okay, the actual physical thing that he's about to roll out, man. Okay, it has nothing to do with sin, man. Okay, this all has to do with this man's system to keep it running in a financially aspect of things, man. Okay, so this man's whole Endeavor system is a full rollout of how to move within his new society, how to think within his new society, and how to basically live and carry out transactions to keep this man's pretty much his world economy going on a level to where it's under full control, man. Okay? You see? All right? That's not talking about sin, man. All right? You see? The sin really comes in is when you consent to this man's ideology, man. Because it's all against Yahweh Bashim Abushai and what the Lord has set up, man. You see? Okay? So it says that whoever should not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right? And then it goes into, and he causeth both small, he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand on their forehead. Okay? So it's saying all. Okay, and it's speaking about the whole entire earth, man. Okay, you see, and Nate wants to diminish this into sin. Okay, the Lord don't give a good crap about the world sinning, man. Okay, the Lord is only concerned with the children of Israel, man. Okay, and what type of integrity they're gonna have to resist this man's physical mark, man. Okay, that's it. This is the end all be all of our prophecies right here, man. Okay, aside from the impending doom headed to this place, man. Okay, all right. But this right here is you going to be branded by this man, or you want to be branded through the spirit of the Lord, man? Okay, you see, and it says that no man might buy or sell save he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right, but the point is that I wanted to get was, this is actually a physical thing. He cannot get around that. You want to talk about is sin? No, really, if you trying to worship the image of this man, what this man represents pretty much in this society, and how he wants you to think and how he wants you to move within society, okay, that goes really against Yahweh Bashim Abushai, man. Because this man is a perverse man. There's nothing righteous about this man. There's nothing righteous about his ideology, man. Okay, at the end of the day, man. All right? So again, no, Nate, you're running out of wiggle room pretty much on that old tie week breakdown, man. Okay? All right? The old tie breakdown is all played out, man. And really the people are going to wake up to it, man, because you cannot keep on persistent and pushing that the same tie doctrine, man. Okay? All right? Because now we're seeing the technology being rolled out, man. All right? The MOTB is the C-hip, man. There's no way around that, man. Okay? All right? And the sin basically only comes in is when you are prescribing to this man's ideology, man. Okay? Pretty much. And hey, late you basically you took the bag. Okay? So you are already an enemy of Yahweh Bashim Awashad through the spirit, man. You see? All right? But hey, man, hey, our job is to try to pull as many out of the fire as we can, man. And we have a lot of people that basically follow you, man. You know? And hey, you know, we're just gonna just continue to go into these words, man, because you're trying to strive with these words, man, and you're way the hell off, man. You see? You're going way the hell off, man. And it's really all hands on deck, man, concerning Great Millstone, man. Because we're going to keep on pushing that, man. We're going to keep on pushing that the MOTB is a C-hip, man. There's no way around that, man. All right? Real quick, let me get Ephesians. All right? I'm about to close it out. But I'm going to get Ephesians chapter 4. Let's see. Let's start at 11. And pretty much, man, the whole body of Great Millstone, you know, is made up of many members, man. You know? And everybody has their portion of the ability that the Lord has given them, and pretty much, man, and we are basically exercising that, man, you know. And this is Ephesians 4:11, and He gave some apostles, some prophets, some evangelists, and some pastors and teachers, for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Hamashiach, you know. And we're basically we're edifying the body, man. Okay, we're basically edifying the body. All right? And it says, till we all come to the unity of faith and of the knowledge of the Son of the Most High, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Hamashiach, man. You know, and we basically have to come into the unity of faith and believing, okay, what these scriptures are, man. Okay? And basically edifying and showing the people that are not, you know, pretty much that are going in the way of destruction, as far as you know, following these false prophets and these false breakdowns of what the true word is, you know. Okay, all right. They're not gonna have the full unity of faith, man. Okay, this is only really gonna be for the elect, man. Okay, to not teeter on any of these words and pretty much be fully persuaded, man. Okay, at the end of the day, right? It says that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men, with cunning craftiness. And Nate has the cunning craftiness, man, of still trying to go through and trying to you know, give that old tie week breakdown, man. Okay, and still try to say that it's sin. Okay, you see, sin will definitely lie if you take it, man. Okay, are you telling people? Is there anything that he's telling this congregation to not consent to whatever this man has to bring? Okay, here it is. This man is on his last leg. All right, talking about Esau Edom. When he's on his last leg, though, and at the 12th hour, 11th hour, you pretty much are going to consent to anything that he has to offer you. You see? Okay? That means you're consenting to keeping this man's system going, man. Or keeping, or basically, you know, having his future endeavors to come into fruition, man. Which is going to come to naught at the end of the day. But you got guys, side of men that are basically with that cunning craftiness, man. Okay? Whereby, right, they lie in wait to deceive. Okay? And basically this is what he's doing, man. Okay? All right? He's coming and you know, there's no other angle that he has, man. Okay? He's doubling down in his he's straightforward saying that the MOTB is sin, man, which is false, man. And we all know that it's a C hit, man. Okay? You see? All right? If you consent to this man's ideology, man, that's the sin right there, man. Okay? That's the sin right there. All right? But that's all part of just a little part of this man's whole mechanism that he's setting up, man. Okay? All right? There's a physical part of this aspect, man, that Nate still has not addressed, and he's trying to skim over, man. Okay? All right? He's trying to sweep that under the rug, man. Okay? All right? This is a physical thing that this man is going to bring out, man. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right? So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Shalom.